can on this video. Let me play it. Where is this? Today, number 5. Now listen carefully what he has to say.
Speaking to him, and what did he say? Ya Muhammad, irfa' ra'sak. And then he says, washfa'. If you want to speak on somebody else's behalf, you want to make a case for... Listen to these words. He says, go, take out from it.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what Nouman Ali Khan said? He's talking about the day of judgment. Some people will be in the hellfire. And he says God will tell the prophet to ask what he wants. And then he say he want to intercede for people who are in hell. So he said God will tell him, go and tell the people in the hell to come out. Based on Nouman Ali, imagine somebody being in hellfire and the fire is all over the person. And then Muhammad has to go to tell the person, leave, come, go. So he's going out with the fire on his body. Imagine running. Imagine running. Go. Prophet Muhammad is coming to save you from hell. Let's see. I'm going to crash this guy down. I'm going to use the verses of the Quran, and I'm going to use their own hadith books to show you the nonsensical aspect of these clowns and comedians you call scholars. I'm serious. They are disrespecting God, right? They are insulting God and his prophet and the messenger. So I have to. Okay, so let me replay the video. I'm going to take it step by step and then show you the problem.
Now Allah is speaking to him. And what does he say?
So now he's saying God is speaking to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, right? God is speaking to Prophet Muhammad. Now listen.
Say, Ya Muhammad, irfa' ra'sak. He says, Muhammad, raise your head.
So he says, Muhammad, raise your head. That's on the day of judgment. Raise your head.
Get up from sajda.
Get up from sajda. According to them, Prophet Muhammad will do prostration in front of God on the day of judgment because he wants to intercede for the people. According to them, they have hadith books where they claim that the Prophet Muhammad is the one to save the people on the day of judgment. Right? I'm not making it up. Look, I'm going to put the hadith on the screen. This is the hadith on the screen, right? It is Sahih al-Bukhari here. Sahih al-Bukhari 335. You can write it down. Sahih al-Bukhari 335. According to the hadith, it is narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. He says, the Prophet said, I have been given 5 things which were not given to anyone else before me. And among the 5 things, if you go to number 4, he says, I have been given the right of intercession on the day of resurrection.
What?
And as said here in Arabic, he says, wa utitu shafa'at. Wa utitu shafa'a. That I have been given intercession. Right? So meaning, according to the hadith, they claim Prophet Muhammad will do intercession on the day of judgment. Right? So they believe that. It's not the Quran saying that. It's the hadith book saying that. So scholars like Nouman Ali, they are Sunnis. So they believe, especially, you know the Sunnis. You know them, right?
And he says, وَقُلْ, speak, يُسْمَعْ لَكْ, you will be heard.
So speak, you will be heard, meaning people will hear you, or ye, God, will hear what you have to say. That is, he's going to do intercession, right?
And he won't just be heard by Allah. He won't just be heard by Allah. He will be heard by everyone on Judgment Day.
So everyone, imagine the population of the world, from the beginning of the world to the end, everyone. No, I don't know which microphone they are going to use, but I don't know if it is Blue Yeti like mine, or which type of microphone, I don't know. He says everybody will hear, right? So I don't know which language, because imagine French people and Chinese and, you know, Dagatis and Busangas in Ghana and so on. So they say Muhammad is going to speak on that day without a microphone, no speaker, but everybody is going to hear, right? So I wonder which language, because they left that out from the hadith. Because if it is Arabic language, the Gatis and the Busangas, they don't understand that. I'm serious. So let's hear.
يسمع لك. And he says, وَسَلْ تُعْطَى. Ask, you
So now ask.
will be given.
You will be given. Just like the Christian says, ask, it shall be given unto you. Ask, it shall be given. So, you know, the hadiths, they copy a lot of things from the Old Testament, the Bible. I'm serious. I'm not joking. The act of circumcision and everything they find, the hijab, everything is from the Old Testament.
You get it?
Right? Hadith copies. So don't be surprised if I tell you pagans or the enemies of Islam, they wrote hadith books to give you to you. You don't know, right? Telling you your prophet married a 6-year-old girl. Okay.
Whatever you ask, you will be given. And then he says,
Oh, if you want somebody, you know, to do the shifa, the intercession, go ahead. Yalla, just do it. Nouman Ali is telling you what God is saying from their own books, not from the Quran. So now the guy is, hey, you want to do anything? Muhammad, come, you are my beloved Habibi. Do what you want. According to them, God is not merciful. It is Muhammad who has the power.
Oh my God!
Muhammad is going to do. I'm going to use the Quran to show you how confused these people are. You see.
I shall give you the right to speak on other people's behalf.
Oh, I shall give you the right to speak on other people's behalf. So which people are those? Because these people forgot to tell us how Prophet Muhammad will intercede for his father and mother. I'm yet to see that hadith and see any scholar talking about that Prophet is going to intercede for his mother and father. They don't come out with that. They always come out with those. So let's see. So if they have any amount of faith, right? Any amount of faith in them, you, Muhammad, go to the hellfire and bring them out. So in the first place, do you see the insults the hadith is insulting God? So God knew they have even little faith, yet he couldn't respite them. He couldn't even consider them, but he put them to hell. So now Muhammad is the one with, he's going to save, you know, them out of the hellfire. Now see how he's going to save them.
Take them out. You go ahead and you can imagine the scene. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam calling people, go.
So Nouman Ali is telling you and I, we can imagine the scene. So let's assume we are going to imagine the scene of that day. So now Muhammad is going to hell at the gate. He knocks. The gate of hell is open. I don't know if Muhammad has a vest to protect him from the hellfire, but now it's open, right? And now he's going inside the hell to look for whoever he wants to take them out. So now I don't know. Do you know when somebody is going to pluck out the beehive? Bee. You know, try to watch the video on YouTube. You see the dressing. You protect yourself from even one bee attacking, stinging, going through to sting you. Right? So I don't know how Prophet Muhammad is going to do that, but the hell has to open and he has to go. Imagine the population of the people in the hellfire. He has to go and look for whoever he wants. So I don't know how the sections have been made, that this is the Arabian section, and this is the Caucasian section, this is the African section, and this is the Chinese section. I don't know how, but he says we can imagine. Nouman Ali is saying that. So we are helping them to imagine. Now Muhammad is going to go to the hell to look for his people who are in hell, and then he is coming to tell them, go, come. So whilst the fire is burning, they are going to go out of the fire, running out. And I'm going to show you one hadith. What name do you call these people who are coming from Jahannam? I'm going to show you. These are all things they get from the hadith books, not from the Quran. I'm serious. It's like a comedy, right? Listen.
Go. And he's getting them to move.
So go. And he's getting them to move away from hellfire. It's just like we are going to the ship or aeroplane or bus. Imagine the kids are going to for excursion or a trip. You're telling them, go. Yalla. Yalla. So like that. Okay. Now, let me tell you where these guys get this tolis. Sahih al-Bukhari. Write it down. 6,566. Write it down. So now, this is the hadith. Narrated by Imran bin Hussein. He says, the Prophet said, some people will be taken out of the fire through the intercession of Muhammad. They will enter paradise and they will be called al-Jahannamiyin, meaning the hellfire people. Look at the insult again. You are taking people out of the hell, going to paradise, and they are going to be nicknamed, categorized, segregation, to be called al-Jahannamiyin. Ladies and gentlemen, for the mushriks watching, let me read the Arabic version for them to hear. So this is the Arabic version. It says, Qala yakhruju qawmun minan nar bi shafa'ati Muhammad. Then he says, fayadkhuluna al-jannata. Then he says, yusamma'una al-jahannamiyin. This is what the hadith says in the Arabic version. In English, he says they will enter paradise and they will be called al-Jahannamiyin. You are going to the paradise, but they are mocking you. Hey, Hadithiyuns, you, especially you, the Sunnis, this comedy, if you don't stop. Okay, so then you see scholars like Mufti Menk and you are saying, mashallah. You think they are knowledgeable. They are teaching you these foolish doctrines. You think they are knowledgeable, eh? So Nouman Ali Khan, because they venerate the hadith over the Quran. Now I'm going to show you from the Quran how it contradicts the stories, the story they keep telling you. I'm going to show you something. Chapter 39, verse 43 to 40. It says, Amin takhazu min dunillahi shufa'a. Shufa'a. Then he says, Kul awalau kanu la yamlikuna shay'an wala yakilun. God says, or do they have intercessors? Because the Hadithiyuns, they claim Muhammad is their intercessor. I'm serious. And this is why they worship him. Wallahi lazim. Wallahi. God bear me witness. Hadithiyuns, they worship Prophet Muhammad. Directly, they will tell you, no, we don't worship him. Directly. They can never do anything in Islam without the honorable man. I'm serious. Hadithiyuns. If you mention God alone, they hate you. Don't ever mention God alone to an Hadithiyun follower. I'm serious. They will rather listen to Christians preaching about Jesus as the Son of God than to listen to you mention Allah alone. Hey, Hadithiyus. They worship Prophet Muhammad so badly. Look, even if there's a gathering, they cannot do away with the gathering without praising Prophet Muhammad. It tells you the level of worship they have for him. According to the Hadith books, you have to love the Prophet more than even your father and mother and yourself and everybody. And to the extent they love him more than God. I'm serious. Okay. So Quran chapter 39, verse 43, or do they have intercessors besides God? So is Muhammad God? So you have him as your God. He is going to do intercession for you. Okay, we are going to see if your hadith can stand the test of time against the Quran. So God says to the messenger, say, what if they do not possess anything, nor do they reason? The idols you have in your garbage books, what if they do not possess anything, nor the idols in your books, nor do they reason. Then verse 44, God now told the messenger, remember Muhammad is the messenger. God gave him the book. He's giving it to us. Now listen what the messenger says. He says, Kul lillahi shafa'atu jami'an. Lillahi shafa'atu jami'an. It is only a fool who doesn't understand this simple statement God is saying. I'll give you the English version. Don't worry.
You get it?
Lahu mulku samawati wal ard. Thumma ilayhi turja'un. Say you, the messengers, tell the people, especially the mushriks, tell them, to God belongs the intercession. The intercession has a ma'rifah, definite article. It is not indefinite. The intercession is definite. So to God belongs the intercession. To God belongs the ashafa'atu, the intercession. Look, if I say the book and I say a book, there's a difference. If I say the book is definite, which means you know the definite thing we are talking about. So the intercession entirely belongs to God. There is no exception where God says except. Entirely it belongs to God. And I'll prove to you a point. Some people will say, oh, but some other verses say except what God permits or who God permits. But did God tell you he's going to permit Muhammad? Or did God tell you he's going to permit your grandfather or your pastor or your imam? Is that what he told you? Okay. To him belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. Thus to him you will be returned. That is Quran chapter 39, verse 43 to verse 44. Intercession, shafa'a, it belongs to God entirely. There is no exception.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget.
Mushriks, are you listening? I know you venerate your garbage books over the Quran, but don't worry, correctional officer will help you. I'll fix your brain up. Don't worry. So that is Quran chapter 39, verse 43 to verse 44. Now let's go and see, can Muhammad take people out of hell and put them into paradise? Is it possible? Let's go and check. Quran chapter 39, verse 19. This is what God told Muhammad, alayhi salam. He says, Afa man hakka alayhi kalimatul azab. Afa anta tunkizu man fil nar. You, Muhammad, God is talking to you. So he says what? So can you rescue one who will be in the fire?
Oh my God!
Can you? How? With which permission? Where? Prove to us from the book of God. Come. So that is the question God is asking. Look at the question God is asking. So can you rescue one who will be in the fire? Can you? You, Muhammad. Can you do that? Again, we go to Quran chapter 2, verse 119. Inna arsalnaka bil haqq bashiran wa nazira. Then he says, wala tus'alu an ashabil jahim. So God is telling Muhammad that indeed we have sent you, Muhammad, with the truth, because the Quran is the haqq. Al-haqq min rabbik. Fala takunanna min al-mumtarin. Quran chapter 3, verse 60. Quran chapter 2, verse 147. Quran chapter 43, verse 78. The truth is from God. You said no. The hadith is the truth for you. The hadith explains the Quran for you. The hadith is the epitome of Islam for you. The judgments, the Sharia law, everything, you take it from the hadith books, not from the Quran. And God says, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَعْكُمُ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. You and us, who are the kafirs? Ahlul hadith, hadithiyuns. You and us, your own hadith books call us Ahlul Quran, and he says we are the one going to paradise.
Oh my God!
Sunan Ibn Majah. Go and check Sunan Ibn Majah 215. It calls us Ahlul Quran, and he says we are the ones going to go to paradise. You the ones who call yourself Ahlul Hadith, Hadithiyuns. Where are you going? You are kafirs, because your judgment is based on a book God never revealed. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. Quran chapter 5, verse 44, verse 45, verse 47. Go and check. You are the kafirs because you don't judge by what God has revealed. You judge by what Sahih Bukhari, Imam Bukhari, and Imam Muslim have revealed to you. So Quran chapter 2 verse 119. And you will not be questioned about the companions of hell. This is what God is telling Muhammad, peace be upon him. He will not be questioned about the companions of hell. For God to even say, oh, those in the hell, I'm going to ask you a question. So go and save those who you want. Go there and check if you see Abu Jahl and Abu Talib. And so, so now, I'm going to take you to this verse. Quran chapter 6, verse 51 to verse 52. Listen to what God says in that this thing. He says, وَأَنْزِرْ بِهِ لَذِينَ يَخَافُونَ أَنْ يُحْشَرُوا إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمْ. Then he says, لَيْسَ لَهُمْ مِنْ دُونِهِ. Listen carefully. لَيْسَ لَهُمْ مِنْ دُونِهِ وَلِيٌّ وَلَا شَفِيءٌ. Listen. Then he says, لَأَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Now God says, and one by it. By what? The Quran. Whenever you see the masculine pronoun representing the book or the Quran. So now he says, and one by it, those who fear that they will be assembled before their Lord. They have no guardian. The guardian, we don't have guardian, nor intercessor besides him. Anallah, Muhammad is going to take us from hell and put us to Jannah, al-Jahannamiyin. And they are proud. Because the book of Imam Bukhari tells them so.
You get it?
Perhaps they will become pious. Verse 52. Then God told the Prophet, وَلَا تَتْرِدِ الَّذِينَ يَدُؤُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاءَةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ. Then he says, يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ مَا عَلَيْكَ مِنْ حِسَابِهِمْ مِنْ شَيْءٍ وَمَا مِنْ حِسَابِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ شَيْءٍ فَتَطْرُدَهُمْ فَتَكُونَ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. Now listen to what God is telling Muhammad, peace be upon him. And do not dismiss those who invoke their Lord in the morning and evening, seeking his countenance. Nothing of their reckoning, listen carefully, on the day of judgment, of their reckoning is upon you, Muhammad. Nor is anything of your reckoning upon them. So were you to dismiss them, then you will be of the transgressors. So now God is clearly telling us in the book of guidance concerning intercession, telling you none besides him, besides God. And he's clearly telling you Muhammad will not be responsible for you. He's not going to be your advocate. He's not going to, he doesn't even know you. How can you foolishly come years, over 1,000 years after the prophet, and you claim he's going to intercede? Where does he know you? So he will leave his family and intercede for you. You, the idol worshippers, you, you, the mushriks, the Ali Sunnah. Was the prophet a Sunni? So you think the prophet will leave his people to come and help you? Hey, mushriks, you are frustrated. To summarize it, I take you to Quran chapter 2, verse 48. God says, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْرِي نَفْسٍ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا. So do you see the word shay'an here? Nothing or anything. And beware of a day no soul will be rewarded. Will be rewarded by another soul at all, of anything, nothing. Then he says, Wala yukbalu minha shafa'atu. God says, nor will intercession be accepted from it. Anallaha. Muhammad is going to intercede for you. Does he know you? Confused mushriks. Wala yukhazu minha adlu. Then he says, nor will amendment be taken from it. No amendment. Then he says, wala hum yunsarun, nor will they be helped.